If you want to laugh and have some fun, this is the podcast. This is the one. Lights, camera, action on your marker, set, go. Welcome everyone to the Suezie Show. Welcome everyone to the Suezie Show. Testing 1, 2, yeah, well, testing 1, 2. I'm gonna test how this sounds because I got a fan blowing in my face and it feels real good. I said it feels real good. But if it's messing up my audio, I'm gonna have to shut it off. I might be a little sweaty, but that's just the way it goes. This ain't rhyming one bit, but welcome to the Suezie Show. Ha! I said welcome to the Suezie Show. Welcome everyone to the Suezie Show. Welcome everybody. Today's topic, I guess we'll call it, is going to be about nationality and... Wait a minute, I took a picture of it. Nationality and ethnicity. You know what? I could say it without looking at it. I'm looking at the word. Ethnicity. If I look at the word, that's what you get. You hear that tongue-tied that just happened to me? Yeah. Anywho. Oh, wait, I need my fart gun. What the hell am I doing? Oh, my bad. I slipped on that. Hold on. Be right back. BRB, people. I'm back. You gotta have the fart gun. Like, there's no other way to make the Suezie Show happen without that fart gun. I'm going to begin the podcast with the topic about nationality and ethnicity. Ethnicity. Oh my God. I don't know why that twists my tongue, gives me a tongue-tied, makes me tongue-tied. This is one hell of an episode already. I can't even begin on the subject. If you're still listening, I just want to say thank you. Oh my God, for putting up with me. Thank you very much. I'll begin before it's, 10 minutes into the friggin' podcast and I still haven't started talking about what I'd like to talk about. Oh my goodness gracious. So in America, with the people that I know, that I've met, that I've seen, that I've overheard throughout my whole life, when someone asks another person, what nationality are you? They'll say, Italian, Irish, Greek, Puerto Rican, Spanish, this or that. Colombian, all different countries, all different countries, from all German, Russian, everywhere, from all over the world. And it's beautiful because you realize what a melting pot it is. It's cool because, honestly, I know people from all over the world. When I worked at Disney, I wound up meeting people that were on a work visa and worked for Disney for a little more than a year. So I'm privileged to have friends that literally were born, raised, their families are in other countries, and they were just in America on a work visa for like a year and change. But, that's their nationality. They were from Germany, they were from Italy, they were from Norway. That's where they were born, raised, that's where their family is, all that. So if somebody asked them what's their nationality, they would say Norwegian or Russian or French or Irish, whatever country they were from. But America, when you ask someone what's your nationality, they'll answer with what their grandparents were, or maybe what their parents were. Meaning, if your grandparents were born in, let's say my grandparents were born in Italy, okay? And they had my parents in America. And now my parents grew up and they met each other and they had me in America. Now, when I am asked what nationality I am, pretty much most of my life, I would say I'm Italian and French and Irish and, I'm a mixed... It took a lot of sex to get me here. But, whatever. I would answer like that. Now, I realized that's my heritage. That's my ethnicity. That's not my nationality. My nationality, I'm American. And so is a good portion of the people that answer, I'm this nationality, that nationality. No one claims to be American. If you ask someone, what's your nationality? They'll go to their heritage and their ethnicity. If their parents or grandparents were from another country, they will claim that to be their nationality. That's not your nationality. That's your heritage and your ethnicity. Look it up. Here, you know what? I'll read this. I looked it up. Nationality focuses more on the legal and political aspects of citizenship and belonging to a specific country. Ethnicity often involves a common ancestry or heritage shared by individuals within a particular ethnic group. It can be based on common genetic, historical, or geographic origins. That's what ethnicity is. That's like basically, where your grandparents grew up, where they were born. That's your ethnicity. If they were born in Ireland or Australia, wherever in the world, that's wonderful. But it hit me the other day that when you ask someone, what's your nationality, you won't hear American, and they're not being a smartass. You know, I'm not answering you with a smartass comment with an attitude that I actually mean, what's my nationality? I'm American. Because guess what? If I go to Italy and they ask me what's my nationality and I try telling them Italian, they're probably going to be nice about it. And, oh, who's your family? What's the last name? And all that kind of conversation of niceties. But at the end of the day, they're going to be looking at me like I am an American. I was born in America and raised in America. Guess what that makes me? American. And I am proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. When it's like Independence Day and celebration, time to celebrate being a free American, all of a sudden you'll see all these American flags on cars and on the fronts of people's houses, on banners on their houses. It looks so beautiful and so patriotic. And then all of a sudden, they're gone. It's like almost like they treat the American flag as if it's a Christmas ornament. You know, it's time to celebrate Christmas or Halloween or whatever, and people put decorations out to celebrate that time, that to be festive about it. They're using the flag to be festive in a way and not really patriotic in a way to me. I mean, some people might give me some backlash for saying this, but dude, take a knee and think about it. Either you have the American flag out year round because you are proud to be an American, you're proud to be part of this country and what it took to get us here. Whether we're struggling or whatever we're doing, as a people, we're still chugging along. To me, you see all these banners and flags and all this beautiful stuff, and then about, as soon as 4th of July is over, the flags come down. They might get folded up in respect and put away nice for next year to put them back out to celebrate, and you might not want to have that out all year round. I get it. Some people have a lot of stuff that they really decorate it big time to make it look nice, and that's awesome. It looks great. But my point is, we see all this patriotic stuff going on with decorations and flags here and flags there and everything and all this great stuff that we're like we feel like we're back on one team, like United States of America. Let me go there for a second. You got blue, you got red, you got it seems like to me like the friggin' press has literally turned the country upside down and against itself, which is insane because at the end of the day, don't we all want the best for this country and for our families and for ourselves? Yes, right? Correct? All of us. We all do. Red and blue and black and yellow and pink and purple. All of us. We all want what's best for our country and for our family and our loved ones, right? It's not a bunch of bad people on this side and bad people on that side. I don't believe that. I don't believe that one bit. I think there's good people that want good things for this country. And I really think that the press and social media, and I shouldn't be saying that because I put this on social media, but I feel like social media as well. All of it's used to pit each other against each other for all ridiculous reasons. And if we were really united, like when it is time to celebrate or to mourn the people who passed for this country so we can be free the way we're free, Memorial Day, that's when we honor the fallen and thankful for what we have, all together as one, united. 4th of July, united. We're all celebrating the country together. If we did that year round, I think we'd get a lot more answers of, what's your nationality? I'm American. My grandparents were from Italy and from France or from Ireland, Germany, Russia, wherever. That's beautiful, and I love it. I love all different cultures. There's so much to learn. And never just the cooking alone. Let me just say, just the cooking alone. Never mind the fabrics, the spices. Oh my, I could go on. That will be another podcast, because this world is beautiful. I think that's why sometimes when bad things happen, it kind of hits us harder, because we might lose sight of there's beauty around us all the time. If you could see a tree, you could hear a bird, you could see a rainbow, you could see the ocean. That's beauty all around us constantly. We breathe it in. Don't take it for granted, man. I'm sorry, I'm getting on a soapbox. I don't mean to do that, but let me just lighten the mood. There we go. I feel much better now. Anywho, I know that sounds crazy. Who's going to come up and say, "Oh, what's your ethnicity?" Because some people take that only as the color of your skin, and that's wrong. Oh no, is it? Yeah, ethnicity is part of heritage. But yeah, no, not ethnicity. You ask somebody, what's your heritage? That's what I meant. What's your nationality? I'm American. I was born in this country. And you can go on to say, my grandparents grew up here and this and that. And you can give a little background of your heritage, which is awesome. But when someone asks you, what's your nationality? What country were you born and raised in? That's it. That's what's your nationality means. And if you're so proud to be an American, and what are the other songs? Born in the USA. People play all these different songs big time at that time of year. Born in the USA by Bruce Springsteen, American Pie, courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue, Star Spangled Banner, God Bless the USA, Living in America, Firework, like Katy Perry. There's so many patriotic songs that are always played, and everybody hoots and hollers and gets excited and blows off fireworks, has cookouts, celebrates, enjoys family and friends. We're all thankful, all together as one, no matter what, which is beautiful. My thing is, when someone asks you, what's your nationality? Whatever country you were born and raised in is what you should say, period. Your heritage is something that you should be proud of, but that's not what I'm asking you. Just saying. I thought it was an interesting topic. You might want to test it. Someone that you know for a fact was born in this country, in America, because America's pretty much, as far as I know, the only country that does it. Because like I said in the beginning, I know people from other countries all over the world. And if you ask them what their nationality is, they'll say where they're from. That's where they were born and raised. That's their nationality. And they found it funny that when people that were born and raised in America were asked, what's your nationality? They would always say something about where their grandparents, oh, I'm this or that. It's like, okay, that's your heritage. That's not your nationality. You're American. It's funny. Someone asked me that about about 2 weeks ago now. Not that it matters, but it was about 2 weeks ago. And someone asked me, and I forget why, I don't even remember. But I do remember they asked me, what's my nationality? And I said American. And somebody shouted out, good answer. And it made my brain start thinking about it. And I was like, I should have been answering that since the day I was born. But I've been answering where my grandparents were from. And, like that kind of thing. I was answering... and my parents were from. I was answering where my heritage, not my actual nationality. So if you are proud to be an American, where at least you know you're free, then when next time somebody asks you, what's your nationality? Say American. And you could finish it so they don't take it the wrong way, because some people might take it the wrong way because it's not answered that way, because they're asking your heritage when they should ask you what's your heritage. But I don't think maybe people aren't educated enough. Oh, snap. If I'm smarter than a good portion of the people out there, we're in trouble, people. That concerns me. I think that concerns the living crap out of me. Right there. You might say, oh, that's too personal to ask. Well, what are you asking what's somebody's nationality? Because of their accent or the color of their skin? That's pretty much why. Or if you're trying to see if you have something in common, what nationality? I was born in America. What else do you want to know? I'm American. And if I'm not proud of it, guess what? With the internet and everything else, I could pack it up and fill out whatever paperwork and anything else I need to do and get the hell out of where I'm at and go be where I am going to be content. But I'm very blessed and thankful for where I'm at. That's how I'm answering from now on. If someone asks me, what's my nationality? I'm going to say I'm American. And then they'll probably say, okay, what was your grandparents or your parents? I'd be, oh, okay, what's my heritage? That might be a little smart ass, but I don't know. We should have been saying American the whole time. So to wrap it up, next time somebody asks you what's your nationality, if you were born in America, say American. That wraps that all up right there. Thanks for listening, and I will see you next time on the Suezie Show. See you next time on the Suezie Show. Yeah. Thanks for listening and hanging out. I'll see you next time, without a doubt. Now you know where I am and you know where to go. See you next time on the Suezie Show. See you next time on the Suezie Show.